were two pre-show matches, both I think relatively interesting. So the first one was the tournament final for the vacant WWF Tag Team Championship. So this shows how important the Tag Team Championships were at this time. It was on the pre-show of a show which only got 6 matches on it, and the pre-show contained the Body Donners defeating the Godwins to win those tag team titles. Two of the least impressive tag teams of all time, I would suggest. Chris Candido's in amongst them, obviously, but ultimately not the most exciting thing. This is famously the year where basically the tag team division was a vehicle for promoting Sunny. That was really what it was for. It wasn't for anybody else. The tournament itself that had led to this had only 4 regular tag teams in it. The Body Donners, the Bushwhackers, the Godwins, and the New Rockers. So that was Marty Jannetty and Leif Cassidy, who would be Al Snow, of course, in the future. It also then included Razor Ramon and Savio Vega defeating the 1-2-3 Kid and Tatanka, and Owen Hart and the British Bulldog beating Barry Horowitz and Hakushi. So the tag teams were pretty rough. And then, having beaten 1-2-3 Kid and Tatanka, Razor Ramon and Savio Vega could not compete in their semi-final because Razor Ramon had been suspended, and that's why Steve Austin replaced Razor Ramon in that match, even though Austin was a heel and Savio Vega was a babyface. And leads to our next match. Look at that. Look at how you do that.
Seamless.
How do you love it. That is. So, yeah, backstage, Doc Hendricks is with Savio Vega. They show footage from Superstars when he and Austin tagged up to face the Body Donners, but Austin refused to tag in, and Vega ended up hitting Austin. Austin then retaliates and costs them the match. Vega says it is his dream come true to fight at WrestleMania and is ready for anything. It is ahead of the Steve Austin Savio Vega match. Austin wins by technical knockout, having put Savio Vega to sleep with the $1 Million Dream. So, yeah, Steve Austin's first WrestleMania appearance. Matt, what do you think?
This was certainly something to see, wasn't it? I mean, in the sense of, I was very surprised. I didn't know that Austin was on the show, and I mean, I definitely knew about his association with Ted DiBiase as, the ringmaster and all that, but this is the first time that we've seen him. So yeah, it was interesting. Yeah, I mean, the match itself it wasn't bad. In fact, it was actually a good little match, I would say. There was a couple of things in there that worked out. I mean, the one thing that did make me laugh and really made me think, actually, Steve Austin has always been relatively sort of known for doing the Luthes press, but I've never actually seen a ref make a cover for it, or try to make the 3 make the 3 count at the same time that he does it. And they did that in this match. I was like, okay, maybe it was one of the first times that they've done that. But I just thought, I was like, okay, that's interesting. I haven't seen that much of Savio Vega as well, so this was a new one for me. But yeah, it was quite good. Like I said, I didn't mind it. I've probably never seen Steve Austin go more to the top rope than he has done in any match. I mean, my God, during his entire peak run, I don't think he probably ever went to the top rope. Yeah, he did at least 2 or 3 times in this. And yeah, the finish was all right. Like I said, as a match, it wasn't too bad, to be fair. I didn't mind this one.
Savio said pre-match it was his dream come true to be at WrestleMania with a guy he wants to fight rather than a guy he didn't want to fight, presumably. I don't think I would have bet in March 96 that Steve Austin would be the hottest act in the company 12 months later. I thought this was okay work-wise, but crowd went into it.
Yeah, this was all right. There wasn't much. I didn't think there was much to write home about. It was a bit disjointed. It was okay. As you say, Stephen, nothing to suggest that Steve Austin's going to be the big star 12 months and 18 months and then 2 years on from this. Nothing at all. Not much to talk about, really.
One thing that did actually look, I thought, quite brutal and did kind of tie in with the being Stone Cold character, is when he hit Vega with the $1 Million title on the back of the head over the apron. I thought that was quite brutal. I have a funny feeling that he specifically was thinking that would be kind of, because that was quite brutal, you think of it as a cold thing to do. So I thought that was interesting.
Well, it is important to say that his initial concept for Stone Cold is extremely different from what would make him the biggest star in the world, and certainly when he became the biggest star in the world, that was not the same character at all that he was portraying. The original concept was absolutely like you'd have no feelings at all. He'd just be psychopathic, effectively. You would just have no remorse for anything he did. So yeah, that fits well, and he obviously had a vision for what it was, and ultimately, as even the 35 years of WrestleMania book suggests, he wasn't really able to start running with his own ability until he was shed of the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, which required him to lose to Savio Vega to get rid of DiBiase. So this feud in the end did prove pivotal in Austin's career, but not the reasons maybe this match suggests.